Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I know it's been a while. I've missed making videos for you, but honestly, my family and I, we just took an epic trip. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta get away and reset and take a break for a bit, and that's what I had to do. I got this cool mug though, look at that. Enjoy my coffee in this nice motor oil mug from Doc Hudson. So today in this video, I have a hard top that's been giving me some trouble. So on the inside right here, there's actually, it's like a wooden brace that goes all the way along the bottom here. There's supposed to be a bolt right here mounting it to the body. This is just mush, it's just like dry rotted. Well, actually rotted because I think it's leaked enough that it just rotted that wood away. So I need to repair that. There's some rotten wood in there. So we're gonna cover that. But I'm super excited to open this up. One of my loyal subscribers, Hector, he sent me a gift. That is awesome, look at that. That is just awesome. Thank you, Hector, I really appreciate it. This is definitely going up in the shop. What else do we got here? A couple keychains, nice YJ grill on there, and American flag. That is just awesome. Thank you, Hector. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna send you something in the mail as well. All right, that's so cool. It's got a permanent spot on the wall. It's one thing I really appreciate about you guys in the Jeep community, kind of bringing us together, helping each other out, making these videos to hopefully help you out as well. How about we get started on this hardtop rebuild?
Drop it.
Actually had this for a... So weather is starting to get cold. It is getting very cold driving the Jeep in the mornings. And I have to get some repairs done on this hardtop quickly before I can put it back on. As I showed in one of my previous videos, my hardtop here, the frame of it, this is just kind of rotted out, turned into mush. So my goal here is I'm going to use this side. This side is still in pretty good shape, so I'm going to use this to make a new template. I'm going to cut another piece exactly like that. I'm going to fabricate a new brace to go along the bottom here. I got to cut that carpet back and replace that all along there. So I'm just taking these brackets off and gonna pull the carpet back to expose the wood there and see what I got to do. So I should be posting every week again. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and follow along. This is just a rebuild of this hardtop. But I'm currently working on Project 92 YJ, which is a rebuild of a 6-cylinder, 4-liter 92 YJ, so that's a fun project. I don't know, but something tells me that this is a little rotted out. And with it being that way, there was just nothing for the bottom of the hardtop here to clamp down onto the frame, or I guess it's actually not the frame, but onto the vehicle itself. These little clamps, they just had nothing, no grip on here, so gotta get this rebuilt because fall is upon us. There we go. So we've got like this top lip right here. So this piece of fiberglass goes all the way down the top, so that's nice because it gives us a nice place to get our new board lined up. And this is what I'm talking about here. This is just a cheap piece of wood. So I'm going to get a nice piece of hardwood and rebuild that. I just got to, try to measure it and get the exact dimensions, which shouldn't be too hard. Cut like, looks like a 45-degree angle on there maybe. Pull that sucker out and put a new nice piece of hardwood in there. And what a great way to spend a weekend afternoon. You got the game on, my project Jeep going on, working on my hardtop here. It's just kind of fun hanging out and tinkering in the shop. So do you guys do the same thing? Turn a game on, turn the radio on, something like that, when you're working on a project in the garage or in your shop? kind of fun just hanging out in there. That's what I like to do. So now we got both sides a carpet off, totally exposed. This is my side that's better, obviously. So I'm just going to work at getting this piece of wood out, and I'm going to use it as a template to measure and cut 2 new pieces here. And there we go. So there's my template. Yeah, this looks like it's made just out of a cheap soft wood, so I'm actually probably going to fabricate something out of harder wood, maybe some oak. I think I have a little bit of oak. I might have some alder that I'll replicate this with. I don't know, let me check out and see what I got. I keep a few varieties of scraps up here. And actually quite a bit of scrap wood down in here too, but I don't think I have anything long enough. That's all oak. I don't have anything long enough though to fit that. Alright, went to the hardware store. I got myself 3 pieces of cedar. This will be much better than that pine that was in there originally. Gonna glue these up. One thing I'm really paying attention to, so the grain of this one goes like that, kind of like a frowny face. So this one that's going to go on top of that, I want to make sure the grain is opposite. It's like a smiley face, so that the boards don't warp in the same direction. So they're kind of, if it tries to bend at all, they're working in opposite directions of each other. Just a little woodworking tip there to help keep your boards straight. Alright, all clamped up. Let's let that dry. So yeah, I sure like this little Skilsaw table saw. I did a review on it. I'll link that video here if you haven't seen it. For small projects like this though, this thing is going to serve me well. And it looks like it did a really good job with my replacement boards here. Looks like they're going to match up really well. Let's do a dry fit here. Oh yeah, perfect fit. This is going to work out really well. Alright, got me some liquid nail. This is a heavy duty constructive adhesive. So this will hold this really good. Construction adhesive. And I think this repair, I was a little skeptical of how it was going to go. Just kind of hoping I could get the old piece off real smooth. And I wouldn't damage the top. And so far, I'm super happy with how this is turning out. Looks like it's going to be a great fix for me. I think that's good. Alright, so I've got some glue here. I'm going to glue the upholstery back down. I've got the wood all cut and shaped. Turned out really good. I'm happy with how it looks. I think it's going to be a great improvement over where I was at when the top came off. I've also got the holes drilled for, got these little pegs here. So these go in the ends here on the front and on the back. So got little holes drilled there for that. Now it's just a matter of putting it back together here, gluing this upholstery back down, and I think I'll be in good shape. Alright, let's fold it up here and see how it looks. So I think this, using the cedar will be much better than the wood they had. It was just like a cheap pine that was there initially. So cedar is definitely an upgrade. Not the perfect hardwood, but better than what was there. I would like to have used like oak or something, like a red oak, but they're so expensive. I went and looked at it at the store, and yeah, man, I didn't want to spend, you know, 40 bucks on just a couple pieces of wood. Like I said, I put some sealant on the wood too, so that'll help. All right, we are 100% rebuilt. Just waiting for the glue to dry. That's holding down the upholstery there. I got these metal dowels back in place to line it on the top. Well, I was almost done. I forgot about this one last piece of weather stripping across the top on each side there. All right, let's check the fit. Okay, I got it set on there, and yeah, it looks much better. This edge right here was just totally slipping off the side of the Jeep right here. Now it's nice and secure, doesn't move at all. That piece just being rotted out was just letting that slide right off. So it all looks pretty darn good now. So I'm happy with how it turned out. So yeah, that was a good little rebuild. That'll save me a ton of money. I don't have to buy a new top. And I think that repair will last me a number of years down the road. So that's awesome, saving some money. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. And in the link in the description below, I have some of my favorite tools listed, that kind of thing. So be sure to check those out. And if you're interested in supporting the JeepSolid Garage, be sure to check out my Patreon page. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.